everyone, it's Hermie. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to be capturing me reorganizing my closet. I would say that I'm a pretty organized person. It's kind of like an organized mess, if that makes sense. I'm definitely an individual that likes to see all my items. I can't have things boxed up. Too many things boxed up with like labels, like that just doesn't work for me. I don't know if it's because I was inspired by Carrie Bradshaw in her closet because it just has like clothes draped and everything kind of around her. And so that's just kind of like my vibe and kind of what works for me. But it could be better. So I'm going to be reorganizing stuff. So I'm going to capture just some last night footage of me kind of getting rid of some stuff. Mostly just a lot of clothes that are no longer my style or honestly just doesn't fit anymore, based on just like the size I am now versus what I was years ago. And so just cleaning that out. And one of the biggest things that was hardest for me is I love hats, and I actually am going to be donating some hats. And I don't think in like the last probably 5 years of like cleaning season or spring clean I've ever gotten rid of hats, but this is the time. I'm just looking at some of my hat archives, and there's just hats that I don't wear anymore and I haven't worn for a long time, or they're just not the quality that I kind of style myself with or invest in anymore. And so it's time to kind of let those go. So I'm going to be sharing some behind the scenes footage of some of that cleanup that I did late last night. But moving forward, really what I want to do is just kind of show you what my closet looks like right now and kind of like my chaotic organized mess, I guess, and then kind of reveal kind of what I decide to do with it later. There is two caveats that I want to call out and why like my closet reveal probably looks different than anybody else. So one, I'm not planning to hire a carpenter or like do any new remodeling in my closet. And that's really because we've been in this house for a couple of years now, and my husband and I, we want to make sure that we want to remodel our bedroom with the walk-in closet as well as the ensuite. And so the bathroom shares a wall with our walk-in closet. And so until we know really how we want to redesign that space and things might move around, I really don't want to invest too much in the closet, like the interior of the closet, until we kind of have a better understanding. So that's going to take a while because we're constantly just kind of hitting up different parts of the house since we moved in. So that's one reason. The second thing that I want to call out is you're not going to see me investing in a lot of organization accessories and things that are going to help me organize my closet. And the reason being is I consider myself really lucky for this, is my niece is actually a professional organizer outside of New York City. She does a lot of high-end clients that live in New York City and the Hamptons. She has to sign NDAs and all that stuff, all that crazy stuff, but she's a professional organizer. And so she offered to basically come and at least organize my walk-in closet next time she's going to be in California long-term. And so of course I'm going to take her up on that. And so for me, just doing this on my own doesn't make sense really to organize and buy all these accessories when she might just suggest that I buy other things. And so she's probably not going to be back here in another 6 months. And so I just gotta run with what I got. So that's just one caveat. I'm gonna be working with what I got, baskets, containers, anything that I have. But I did get 2 items that I did purchase at Michael's recently. And that's really just because I have been buying, as you guys know in some of my previous videos, and if you don't know, I've been buying really beautiful, previously owned and vintage luxury jewelry. So I have some beautiful Chanel pieces. I have like a revamped Prada tag type necklace. And so I really just want to make sure that whatever I do today and throughout the course of the next couple of weeks is I really kind of display those because I think they're just so pretty. And so I did get 2 containers that all show, not containers, but these 2 acrylic necklace holders. That's pretty much all I bought as I'm looking to reorg my closet. Everything else is just, like I said, things that I have that I've had for years. And I'm just trying to utilize what I got, I guess is what I'm saying. So anyways, with all that said, let's go in my closet. I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. So this is the walk-in closet. There's a lot of shit in here, as you can see. Let's just It's just all over the place, you guys. So this is my walk-in closet. There's a lot of stuff in here. Let's turn around right here. These are all my bags. I'm pretty sure you've seen some shorts or something on Instagram, some of these bags that I've been thrifting, but that's we need to figure this out. Plus I think I need to revisit those a little bit. But yeah, I just have belts stacked here. I got some jewelry right here. I will admit, I feel like I got my shoe organization pretty good for what it needs to be, but I don't know, maybe I should color coordinate them or do something. I don't know. I know this is a lot of wasted space, and my niece will tell me that eventually she'll probably want to maybe make a section of the shoes all together in one here, but we'll figure that out. But like I said, I don't know what this is going to look like after I kind of start tackling this, but here's the shoes here. I have space that's long here, so I have all my long coats. This is not color coded. You guys are like seeing all the chaotic mess. These are a lot of dresses right here. I don't know why the dresses are in between the coats, and then I have coats again. Don't ask me why. This is not organized by any means. And then these are really where the tops kind of start. I feel like now that I'm looking at this, it kind of looks like it's color coordinated here. I got business pants back here, and then I got the dresses here. And so I think the biggest thing is it's just all over the place, and it's not organized in any way with the clothes. The seasons are all mixed up. Like even here, you can see that there's like tank top. I got to figure this out. I have shoes here, and then I have shoes down here. And just a little bit of an update on my shoes. I know I have a lot of shoes. I have a lot of boots. I'm not prepared to get rid of any of my shoes, mostly because I'm in a weight loss journey, and I'm really embracing different style and wanting to experiment with new things and really kind of, I don't know. I feel myself changing. I know I'm changing in the way I want to see my clothes. And so just getting rid of any of the shoes at this point, I don't want to get rid of anything and regret that it might be something that I will wear. So I need to work with everything that is in this closet is pretty much what I'm saying. Other thing is my hats. I have tons of hats. I love hats. Hats bring me joy. Here's where I keep my beanies. So I'm a little bit organized right there. And then here's my designer bags. I love my hats. So I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing with the hats, because there needs to be a system with the hats. And then I love accessories. I just do. I love jewelry. My parents sold vintage jewelry. I have a lot of pieces from there. I invest in like fun costume jewelry, luxury jewelry, all those good things. And so I want this to be displayed of ties, accessories, and things like that. So I think that's what I'm going to tackle first. I put this shelving in. Let me see if you can see it here. So I actually got this shelving from my really good friend Melissa when she moved out of state, and then I just got these little boxes off Amazon. But I have so many accessories, and so I really just needed more shelving, and so I use this as shelving. I used to use this as a bookcase in my last home, but I'm doing that. So like I said, super chaotic mess. I'm just going to back up here, but it's my mess. You know what I mean? And I don't know, you guys. I know it is really organized. I don't know. I don't think it's that bad, but you let me know. Okay, so I'm going to cover the items that I'm going to use to help organize the space. I might end up using all of them. I might not use any of them, which I really doubt. But the first item that I mentioned is the only thing that I purchased. I'm going to do it in front of the ring light so you can see it, but are these two necklace holders. And it's really because I want to be able to display some of the beautiful jewelry that I've been purchasing. And I just think it would be nice to display it, because right now it's kind of hanging on random areas, on just like thrown everywhere, and it just should be treated in a nicer way. So that's the first thing I got, are these two things I definitely want to display some of my beautiful jewelry with. So the second one is literally just using clear vases. I got a lot of beautiful floral arrangements like a couple of years ago for my birthday, and so I saved all the vases. Like even through all the moves, I just keep the vases because I think they're just really great organizational tools. So even in my kitchen, I have some of my coffee pods. and some clear vases and things like that. But I'm using this one for some of my hair clips and my mirrors. I think I'm just going to keep this the same. It's kind of dirty, so it's probably time to dust it off, but I don't think I'm really going to change this much because it's been working when I need a quick clip in my hair, and I know this is where I have some of my smaller hand mirrors, so if I want to throw one in my purse real quick, I know this is like kind of like the go-to place. And I just like that it's transparent because you can see it easily. So this one's definitely going to stay, but I might clean it up, maybe reorg stuff in here a little bit, but I think this one's here to stay. So another thing that I like to use is repurposing perfume gift boxes that I get from the department stores. I love, especially when I get some of the designer fragrances, and I have these really cute boxes. So I had mentioned these Chanel boxes before, but I have a couple of these. So I want to use these to organize some stuff in my closet as well. So that's something that I'll be using. Here's another example of a box I'm using. This one was in a video that I have on my YouTube channel, but this is where I organize some of my bulb belts. I know that my bulb belts are in this container, and so this box, and so it's a go-to place, but it would be nice just to have more of a permanent home for this. So I'm going to try and figure that out when I rework some of this organization in my closet. Another piece I have is this packaging that I had. Let me put it out. It's a Jonathan Adler piece of like stationery that I got. I want to say it was like a little horse that's like holds your paper clips, but I hold all my brooches in here already. I think it's really great storage. So for me, I just already know in this box is the brooches, but I want to figure out a way that I'll store most of them in here probably still, but how can I take some signature ones out that I think I might be using for the upcoming season and kind of display those a little bit more in my area. And so I'm definitely going to still use this box is what I'm saying, but I think I need to do better on how I organize some of the ones that I want to display versus the one I keep a little bit more stored away. Another piece is really a jewelry box piece. It's this jewelry stack jewelry box. I love it. You can get it on Amazon, so if it's still there, well, I got it on Amazon, so if it's still available, I will link it here in the video. But what I love about it is all the different pieces are different. So first they have this glass top that you could put on top of the jewelry, and then you can customize all the different things that you want to stack. And so I have this beautiful one right here that has my necklaces. There's one right here for the rings. Sorry, just kind of trying to get this all put together here. It's getting heavy as I stack it. And then I have this one that's bigger for like bracelets or some more like bold necklace pieces or anything really that you want to do. So that's what I love about this stacked piece is you can customize it in the layers how you see fit. I have, as I showed in the video, earlier in the video, I got rid of some jewelry. It was really just some fun, funky jewelry that I got that honestly I never used. And so it was kind of like a waste of money on some of those pieces. Some of the stuff was just gifts or exchanges that I have with my cousins or something like that. But I always had this jewelry stack piece at my previous home, and then I wasn't utilizing since we moved into the new house. But I did want to use it again. So I did organize this as much as possible late last night because I kind of got into this rhythm where it was a point of no return where I literally had to just finish organizing the jewelry. I plan to have this in the closet to be more easily accessible, but if I still needed to keep it on top of like one of my furniture pieces in my master bedroom, that's fine too. But it's there, it's organized, and I really do love using it, and I don't know why I ignored it for so long since we moved into this new house, but I'm happy that it's organized more in a useful way for me. One of my other organized pieces is just this standard necklace bracelet holder that you see everywhere. I have two other ones that are a lot taller, and it's like this porcelain base with like some silver in it, but I just really like the black with the gold against it, so I went with this one. Plus I like that it's a little bit shorter, so I can't put really long necklaces on this one, but I felt it was shorter. It kind of fits in the closet the way it needs to be, and I just really like the black against the gold. I'm more of a gold girl than a silver girl, but I am trying to like kick up my silver collection a little bit more, but right now it's gold, so I gotta organize all this. But like I said, these are pieces that I definitely want to keep, so I'm gonna have to organize those in this space. Easy to have something that I can easily access that I can easily access. That's what I'm trying to say. you.